Hi everyone, I am Pratibha. In today's session, we see with the chapter 3 in Python that is all about functions. In this chapter, we see with DEF statement with parameter, written values and written statement, the none value, a keyword argument and print, local and global scope, the global statement, exception handling and with a short program. So these are the things we are going to cover in this chapter 3. A function is like a mini program within a program. As we know, when we are writing a program, you can even have the n number of functions present in it. So we can say a function is like a mini program within a program. Here we can take an example def hello. So now whenever we are writing a function in a Python, you have to use with a keyword called def, that is def. Then the program name, and if you have any parameter, you can pass it. Otherwise, we have to take an empty parenthesis along with colon. Here you see def hello function is having a indentation. You can see under that hello function you have a three statement to be executed. One is print howdy, print howdy, again hello there. So these are the three statements you're going to execute it within a function called hello. So now I will call the function name called hello. So this is a function definition. What we have defined here, that is function definition. And here what we are doing is we are calling a function name called hello. So hello we called for 3 times. Okay, so this is what your function call and function definition. The first line in a DEF statement which defines a function named hello. The code in the block that follows DEF statement is the body of the function. This code is executed when the function is called, not when the function is defined. The hello lines after the function are three function calls. In a code, a function call is just a function name followed by a parenthesis, possibly with some number of arguments you can pass it. When the program execution reaches these calls, it will jump to the top line in the function and begins executing the code there. When it reaches the end of the function returns to the line that called function and continues moving through the code as before. Since this program calls hello 3 times, the code in the hello function is executed 3 times. When we run this program, the output looks like this. Okay, you can see there you have the three things. 3 times I called the function, so three times this program will be get executed and 3 times it has been displayed. Okay, a major purpose of function is to group the code that gets executed multiple times. Without a function defined, we would have to copy and paste this each code each time, and the program would look like this. See, as we are conveying is when we don't have a function, we have to like whenever I wanted to call function for 3 times, maybe I wanted some statements to be included in that function. If I say I have included 4 statements, if I call 4 times also or 5 times also, we are writing the code for only 1 time. But if I have not used the function, the same set of 4 lines I have to write it for 5 times, means the 4 lines will be become 20 lines of code. So for this to make a reduction, we are using a functions. We are grouping all the code in one function. How many times you want it, you can call that function. This is what exactly the concept of functions. See, if I have not used a function, I have to write the same set of statements more than once. That means 3 times I'm writing down the same code. Here we have def statements with the parameters. See, there in the last example, we have seen without any parameters. So here, when we call the print or len function, we pass in values called arguments. In this context, by typing them between the parentheses. When we call this printf for len function, we pass in a values called arguments, correct? No? So when we call this print function also, len function also, whatever the values you wanted to print it, you are going to pass it for the print function. And for what argument you wanted to find the length, you can pass that as an argument. The same way here, yeah, we are defining our own functions. Okay, that means your user defined functions can also have the arguments can be passed to it. You can see here def hello, that means hello is a function. I have passed the argument is name. So print hello plus name, that means whatever the hello with the sentence, what string you want to display, you're going to put inside the print. Plus name is nothing but the variable whichever you have taken it as a parameter, that you can include it. So hello, this is all about function definition. Def hello name, print hello plus name, this is your definition. And here hello Alice, that means you are passing a string to your hello function. So now hello Alice is a function call. So when you call this, you are going to pass with a parameter called Alice, and now this will call your hello function. So the name variable, whatever it is there here, it will be get occupied with a value called Alice. So when I execute this function, so it prints hello Alice. The same way, if I call another time with a different parameter, this parameter will be replaced with a name, and I'll be printing with hello Bob. This is how your parameter can be passed, and that will be replaced with your parameter or argument which is present in a function definition, and that the same value will be accessed inside the function, and that will be get displayed. Okay, the definition of the hello function in this program has a parameter called name. A parameter is a variable that argument is stored in in when a function is called. The first time the hello function is called, it is with argument Alice. The next time uh, the program execution enters a function, the variable name is automatically set to Alice, which is what gets printed by the print function. One special thing to note that about parameter is that value stored in a parameter is forgotten when the function returns. So that means like once we have passed a argument as a Alice, and we have executed that function. Once the function is get finished, we when we come out of the function or when we return from the function, the value which was stored in the name will be forgotten. This is what about your function definition and function call. Okay, so in the next uh, coming sessions we see with a return value and continue with that concept. Thank you.